Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to another edition of Tarun's Thoughts. My name's Tarun Shetty. This is my bedroom. I was actually just about to go to bed. Tomorrow I'm gonna get surgery on my leg, so I might not be able to post for a while. Just want to check in. LA's LA. I'm sure whoever's in LA knows what it's about. Like, I was actually walking home the other day and I walked right through a protest, which was crazy. Things are so sensitive now. I almost thought about stopping this video thing I do, whatever you call this, because there's such like a huge cancel culture thing going on right now. And I was like, well, I'm not like some huge YouTuber, so why am I even making these videos? Like, everyone misspeaks, and what if I say the wrong thing? You can easily track my videos or whatever I say, and I'm not even like a divisive comedian. I'm just a guy sharing his thoughts, but it can easily be misunderstood. I came to the conclusion, as long as I just talk about my own experiences and stay in safe zones, I should be good. But even that, it's kind of wary, and I've got to double think whenever I say stuff. Anyways, so the reason why I didn't post the past couple days was there was this contest for this like 72-hour film competition, and they started following me on Instagram, and I paid the admission, like $50, whatever it was, to enter. Industry watches your films if you get in. It's for like Asians, and I'm Indian, so I thought I would enter it. And you basically have 72 hours to make a short film. And by the way, I couldn't post it. That's part of the rules. Like, you have to submit it privately in a private link. And I was like, well, I'm by myself in my apartment, but I've been shooting. I'm sure you guys have seen like these little videos and skits on my Instagram and YouTube. And I was like, well, I've been training the past 3 months doing this, so might as well take a shot at it. And I just want to go all the way back to like 2006 when I got to LA. I went to film school, but I was always trained to make films with like a small crew, like a 5-person crew. So like that was how I was taught to make films. You know, you had your Bolex or whatever camera, and like a lighting guy, a sound guy. And I thought, oh, that's the way you make films. And then the digital age started occurring, and there was a guy in my school, Andy Samberg, who got some heat because he was making his own stuff, and I got him on SNL and started making his own digital shorts. So then that got on my radar, and I was like, well, maybe I can start making stuff again. And I started making a web series, and this time it was like I made it with another person who was this really talented filmmaker, but I was like, all right, I guess we can do it guerrilla style, you know, just a 2-man operation, and we're gonna do it ourselves. And I was like, so the box got a little smaller, and it just blew my mind how we made a web series which people watched. But again, I was more the producer, actor, writer guy. I wasn't the director, and how to actually do it and like do the sound and all that stuff, you know, simultaneously and multitask was beyond my comprehension. And then when I kind of went away for a while, and then I came back and was making films, I called my friend and I was like, dude, I'm really interested in doing this, but you know, I don't know how to do it by myself completely. And he was like, just do it by yourself. Who cares if you make mistakes? Just see what happens. And so that's what I did. Like, I shot this web series. It's on my YouTube channel. It's called Rinku and Dinesh, like the Adventures of Rinku and Dinesh. It's based on like these Disney characters. Actually, it's based on real life. These guys from India, it was like a huge pitching contest. They found these 2 guys, brought them from India, few pictures on the pirates. Anyways, it was almost like a parody of that. I pretty much shot that by myself, and of course luck was helping me, but I mean, I shot it, I edited it, and there's a lot of really rough bumps in that, but if you watch it, that was really my first foray into shooting by, you know, content by myself. And then I did another series called PIPI, and then I did a series called Critical Mass. And each time I was like, dude, this is just too much, because I was learning how to do it. I was learning like how to do everything by myself and act, and it was just crazy. And then I did a pilot with, this sounds like I'm just listing my credits right now. I did a pilot with a friend of mine who I met, and we have like a small budget, and we have like a full crew, and it sucked. And I was like, man, I really like making things on my own. Like, I really like doing it. And that's why when the pandemic started in lockdown, I was like, I think I have the skill sets to actually shoot stuff, you know, by myself. I mean, they weren't like these huge masterpieces. It was like these 1-minute sketches and stuff. So when that film contest came around, like, I actually shot like a 3-minute film, you know, within 72 hours. And, you know, even if it doesn't get into the contest or doesn't place, or it's not a finalist, I was looking back and I was like, man, I've been, you know, making films for almost 20 years. And I was like, I went to NYU not knowing how to make films. I came to LA not knowing how to make guerrilla style films. And in the past couple years, I learned how to make films completely by myself. Like, I even act in my own stuff. And I was like, it really comes down to, like Steve Martin says, you got to do the work. Like, there was no way around it. And I was like, if there's any message I have to like any filmmakers or people in the arts, like, you have to put in the work to learn how to do things, whether it's stand-up comedy or you're an actor or you're a filmmaker. Like, I think my path was a lot longer than others because, obviously I do want commercial success. I'm not gonna lie about that. But to get to where I am right now took a long road up, and it's still going up. But I actually feel pretty confident now. It does still scare me, like when I start shooting stuff, because I'm like, oh, how am I gonna piece this together? And I'm gonna like block out the shots. And there's always that anxiety, but I do have confidence that I can shoot anything. If you give me a camera, I can come up with an idea and I can execute it properly, and it really comes down to doing the work. I'm not trying to sound egotistical or arrogant about it. I'm just trying to give some practical advice. And it's something that this guy named Daniel Espinosa, I met this guy when I was working at an agency. He told me, like, you become a better filmmaker. Daniel Espinosa is a big director, A-list director. And he told me, he goes, you got to just keep making films. You have to just keep fine-tuning. And I feel like this lockdown, if anything came of it, it was my ability to just keep fine-tuning, how to execute ideas and bring them to YouTube so you guys can check it out and watch it. I don't know. I just want to share that message. And hopefully when I get better, I'll be back. By the way, I shot 2 things the past 3-4 days. I've been shooting nonstop. Like, I'm on little sleep. I've been shooting, and so that way I have things to edit, and I can release some content the next couple days, even though I'll be in my bed. So anyways, I hope that helped you in some way. I don't know. And have a great week. I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.